This is Robin from the Back Pain Secret podcast, and today's question, guys, topic is the sciatica pain enemies, the 3 sciatica pain enemies. I'm going to go through that. I'm just going to play the intro song first.
So here's the important question. How can back pain sufferers like us, who don't want to use prescription drugs or go through surgery, heal our back pain? How do we live our daily lives in a way that allows us to go to work, take care of our families, enjoy life, and still manage our back pain? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. My name is Robin Wakeham, and welcome to Back Pain Secrets.
Okay, guys, so today's topic is we're going to talk about the 3 enemies of sciatica pain. Okay, and if you don't know what sciatica is, it's basically you have pain in your back, buttocks, and leg down to your foot, and you don't really know what's going on. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about. As always, I have a patient story. We can call this patient Ron. It's a made-up name, of course, to protect the innocent. Okay, so Ron is about 40 years old. He's a teacher. He's married since 10 years back. He has 2 kids. I think they were like 4 to 6 years, somewhere in between there. And growing up, Ron had been in a car accident, actually, quite badly. So he's in the hospital for a few years, or not a few years, a few months. And he came out, and basically he had some surgery on his back. He's been in pain off and on in his back for many years. And the past 2 or 3 years, the sciatica pain in his left leg has increased day by day. Okay, and he's trying to, like, externally, he's trying to put on a happy face, just to be very positive. And he says yes to everyone. Okay, to every request anyone gives him. You know, he's always saying yes. He always wants to be helpful. He wants everyone to help him. He's like a team player, and he wants to over deliver all the time on everything. Okay, but internally he's struggling, you know, because he feels this doubt inside that will he ever be able to fix his sciatica and his back pain, because every day he's struggling, day out and day in and day out. The pain is consistent. Okay, and he's always feeling like he's because he's tried so many times in the past to reduce his pain and fix his problems. He's constantly delaying the stuff that he needs to be doing, because in the past it hasn't really worked for him. So he's very irritated regarding this. Okay, and he's constantly delaying stuff, and he also feels internally again that he's different from other people, because most people that he meet isn't really feeling the same pain that he has. Okay, or at least he doesn't know it, but he feels like he's divided from everyone else that he meets, because he's living with this constant pain in his life. Okay, so he hit kind of a wall after a few visits. When he visited me, I didn't see him for like 2 or 3 months. Then he came back, and something had happened. Okay, he was starting to renovate his house. He was doing something in his house, and he was lifting something, okay, some bricks or something, and his back popped. So his back popped, the sciatica increased in his left leg. He had like sensory loss. He had a lot of pain. It was tingling, numbness, and the back pain was also increasing. And something that was different from the other stuff was that before he didn't really have this weakness feeling in his leg, but now he could actually feel the weakness in his left leg. Okay, so he went to the doctor. He got some like gabapentin, that's a strong like prescription drug. They put him on that. That didn't really work for him. So he came back to me, and we had a chat about, you know, when I gave him all the regular stuff, you know, to stand up at the desk or walk first thing in the morning, 30 minutes. Don't ever miss that, you know. So he's doing that. He was also like standing up at his desk during the work, 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes after lunch, 30 minutes in the afternoon. He was doing that as well, you know. And I was also trying to get him to reduce the stress in his life, to like just put a hold on all this renovation stuff at home, and not get involved in other projects, and also start to say no to people, because he was stressed about that as well, you know. He wasn't able to deliver. So I talked to him, you know, for Ron, and I said, you know, the way I see it, it's like 3 things that we really need to work on besides the other stuff that is going on in your life. So first off, this feeling of doubt you have inside, okay, and also the feeling of delay, that you're always delaying the stuff that you really need to be doing, and also number 3, that like the feeling that you feel separate from people. Okay, so I know you have structural damage in your back, but I think if we we like attack these three things that's actually going to be able to help you as well, besides the other like physical stuff that you're doing with the exercises and stuff. So we had a chat about it, and we decided to go at it. Okay, so first off, if we tackle doubt, how do you do that? Well, if you have any like negative emotions inside of yourself, in your life, you have to face them. Okay, it's really, really important to face them. So in order to like face the problem that you have to face them. You can't just put your head in the sand and forget about them. Okay, it's not going to work. Okay, so I've had similar problems as well. When I injured my back like 25 years back playing ice hockey, I also felt doubt because I was trying a lot of shit and it wasn't working. Okay, it wasn't working. All this stuff, I went to the physiotherapist, chiropractor, osteopaths, orthopedic surgeons, everyone, but nothing was really working. So I started to doubt myself if I was doing it the right way because I wasn't getting any results from it. Okay, and that's really what doubt is. When you feel like you're not getting any results, it leads to this feeling of doubt. Okay, so and we are feeling more or less doubtful when we have this feeling of doubtful inside of ourselves. Really, what we're feeling is fear. Okay, and that fear is something that someone actually planted in our brain, like growing up or whatever. So in my case, it was because I went to all these different medical professions and nothing was helping, right? So I started to feel doubt. Okay, and in Ron's situation, it was similar, because he'd been through all the orthopedic surgeons, he's been to the physios, chiropractors, all that, but nothing was working. Okay, so he had this feeling of doubt inside of him. Okay, whenever you feel doubt, I'm not saying that you need to face your doubt, but you're always going to feel some doubt. Whatever you do in life, okay, you're never going to feel any doubt. You're going to feel doubt in most things that you do, but you feel the doubt, but you do it anyway. Okay, and it should never, the doubt should never prevent you from doing anything to enhance your life and get stuff done. Okay, so acknowledge the doubt and then just take action and go ahead and do it and work through the doubt. Okay, that's the only way to do it, really. Okay. Then the second thing we talked about with Ron was delay. This feeling of delay. He was always like delaying stuff that he needed to do regarding his back because, again, he had like competing priorities in his life, right? He was the teacher. He wanted to deliver on that. He also had his family, his 2 kids, his wife. He wanted to deliver on that, okay? So he more or less, that was in his specific situation. But most people that delay stuff, they do it for 3 different things, okay? It's more or less like they have a competing priority in their life, or they're not really informed how important it is to take action, or they're basically just lazy, okay? I'm sorry to say that like that, but it's like they become distracted, okay? They know they need to do stuff, but they get distracted. They go and watch the Kardashians on TV instead or something like that, okay? And you will never really reach your dreams if you say to yourself, I'm going to do that tomorrow, okay? I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'll handle that tomorrow, You're never going to reach your dreams by doing that. You need to take action on the stuff that you need to get done in your life in order to move forward, okay? So most people have dreams, okay? During the night, I think most people can relate to this. I can also relate to this. I'm not pointing any fingers here, but you have all these big dreams when you're in bed, right? During the night, you're sleeping and you're thinking about all these big dreams that you have. But then in the morning, okay, when you wake up, nothing really happens, okay? So most people actually have these big dreams during the night, but during the day, the dreams just die, okay? Because people are not taking action on their dreams, okay? They're just like choosing the easy way out, okay? And nothing astonishing ever happened without hard work and dedication to it, okay? Okay, number 3, he also had this feeling, he felt separate from everyone, okay? That no one was really understanding him because he felt like the pain that he was feeling, he thought that no one else was really feeling the same amount of pain that he was doing, okay? So you meet quite a few of these people, that have this feeling, that feel separate from people, and it's basically a system to protect yourself, okay? Because besides, you can say so it's 2 things. First off, they can say no one can really understand me, what I'm going through, okay? The other thing that people do also is that they spew all kinds of hatred around themselves, okay? And doing these two things, you actually protect yourself in a false way, because what's happening, putting up this wall that you're not able to connect to people anymore, okay? And the result is that you're not asking for help to anyone, okay? Because you don't think that they understand you, and basically people can't stand being around you because you're so angry and so just being a douchebag, okay? So it's like you're pushing people away, but it's like it's the wrong thing to do, my friend. Okay, you need to do the total opposite. To like pull the handbrake, do a 360, and like start to be kind to people. Okay, and like connect with people, because if you don't connect with other people in your life, okay, life slowly is going to lose its color, okay, and because you're not going to be able to connect yourself, because you're not going to be able to connect to other people. So feeling separate from people, it's also like a conscious thing that you do. You need to move past that, okay? So what should you do if you feel like you're not connecting to people? Well, first off, guys, you need to like start connecting with people, be nice to people, talk to people, okay? And also spend time talking to people, not just stressing through the conversation, okay? So it's three things, you know, the doubt, the delay, and feeling separate. If you work on those things besides the other things, you know, chances are that's going to help your sciatica pain quite a bit, okay? So we had a chat about this. Ron put these things in practice. He's not altogether better yet, but he's definitely moving in the right direction. And guys, if you have these kinds of problems as well, please try it out, you know, doubt, delay, and feeling separate. Try to connect with that and try to rearrange your life so you work on those things too. And if you have a friend, a colleague, something that's also suffering from sciatica and back pain, please send this episode to them. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Want more back pain secrets? Then go ahead and get your free copy of my best-selling book, Back Pain Secrets, at backpainsecrets.com. Inside this book, you will find my top secrets to healing your back pain without prescription drugs or surgery that have helped thousands of other people just like you.